Hey. Hi, everybody. Great to see you. Hi, y'all. All right. So progress is being made. You can see I am in our new house. We are not at all unpacked. The stuff just arrived the other day, but we're doing what we can do. Sorry, it's kind of a mess. But you know what? You're not here because I'm so perfecty schmerfecty. You're not here for the set decoration. You are here for the inspiration to get your things done, to get the things that matter most to you, not to anybody else. This is your time, just for you, to investigate, to play, to rest, to celebrate, to enjoy, to make some magic. When I sent out the email this morning for this call, I said, let's spend 15 minutes doing some really practical magic, right? Because magic is noticing, right? You've had those moments where you suddenly notice a leaf or a baby or your own hand. Look at your hand. That's magic. That's amazing. Whatever you can or cannot do with your hands. It's amazing. The other thing that's magic is, like your hands, all the systems that support you that you don't even have to pay any attention to. It's amazing. All the nutrients that you get from the sun and the air, the way this earth supports you, holds you up, the way gravity holds you up, pulls you down and holds you up just to the right amount. It's magic. It's science, but it's magic. So let's pay attention to some magical processes. Let's pay attention to our breath. We're going to inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 7, exhale for a count of 8. And you can ignore it if you want. Most people find it to be very pleasant. And really just, feel the magic of breath in your body. You ready? Let's inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just relish that feeling. Relish the energetic field that has grown around you. Hi, Clark. Hi, Gail. Hi, Lori. Great to see you. Sandra, Sonia, Gaynell. How are you all? Lou June, always a pleasure. Megan. Hey, Christopher. Let's talk for just a quick minute. I'm curious how many of you are signed up for the free training tonight, the Habit Trail. If you are, just type in yes in the chat, or if you're on the Facebooks, you can put in like, yes, I'm signed up or something. And what I'm really wondering about, yes, June says, yay, yes, says Lisa, good. Edith says, yes, wonderful. Gaynell says, yes, great. That's very reassuring to me. And I have a little favor to ask of you. We have like over 500 people registered for tonight, which is amazing. Yes, it will definitely be recorded, Christopher. Yeah, I know, because it's 1 a.m. in the UK. It's a pretty good time actually for people in Australia, but it's not a great time for people in the UK. So, but we'll keep playing around with the time zones. It's one of the things with me moving from the West Coast to the East Coast is having to adjust when I teach. So what I would love is if you would invite a friend. I would love it if you would invite a friend. If you would share the Habit Trail, the link to the Habit Trail sign up thing. Veronica just put it in the chat here. She'll put it in again. And you can email it to somebody. You can post it on your Facebook page or on whatever social media you like. You could do a TikTok video about it. And, it's free. It's a good training. It's not like a lot of these free trainings where it's like all a lot of fluff and how awesome I am and what a big problem you have and how your life can't be solved until you buy my thing. It's not like that. It's not like that. I mean, I do have a thing for sale, don't get me wrong, but it's not that big of a pitch. and there will be actual training involved. So if you would just someone that pops to mind that you're thinking, I think would really dig Sam, or, I would love to do this with, or maybe, I would love to get somebody involved in Sam's community, just share the link with them, say, hey, just sign up, get on our list. If you can make it to the thing tonight, great. If not, fine. There's going to be a replay over the weekend, and we'll make the recording, I think, available as well. So, but it's always more fun when you're there together. And yeah, just say, this is that person, Sam, I've been telling you about, I've done, whatever you've done with, I see her Thursdays or whatever. I know some of you are big fan, your friends are like, okay, that cult you think I've joined with Sam Bennett? Well, this is an opportunity, whatever it is. I would love to see more of your friends involved in this. So therealsambennett.com/habit, HABIT -trail, TRAIL -webinar. That will get them to the registration page. And, nobody's cooler than your friends. And we can't very well have a 15-minute revolution worldwide without more people. 500 is good, but I want more. I want this magic to touch everyone. So thank you for doing that. If you're willing to do it, if you're not, that's totally fine. No pressure. But now let's spend the next 15 minutes on you. Okay. So you've done something for someone else today, which is a lovely thing. It's a nice thing to spend your time on, some of your time on, but it is also nice, where are my index cards, to spend some time on you and what matters to you. So think for a second, what is it that you would really love to see accomplished in the next 15 minutes, that you'd really love to see some progress on? And maybe it's reading for 15 minutes, or meditating, or taking a quick power nap. Might be what I do, or doodling, or cleaning out your medicine cabinet, or spending some time with your animal friends, or just going outside and, breathing in the sunshine for 15 minutes. Whatever it is that you feel like this, I would feel better at the end of the day if I had done this. I don't care if it matters to anybody else. Everybody else can just screw off for 15 minutes. This is about you. All right. So I'm going to start my timer. And if you don't know what to do, just stare at a blank piece of paper. Something will come to you. Just start writing how you're feeling. Just start doodling. Make a drawing of how you're feeling. And I'm going to hold up the minute-to-minute cards. Oh, there they are. As soon as I find my index cards, which I found. Yay. All right. You ready? The last couple of days of doing this have been amazing, right? So let's see what magic we can create today. Here's your 15 minutes and go. My mic is failing. Okay. Amazing, everybody. There it was. There was your magical 15 minutes. How did that go for you? What what have you discovered? What did you learn? What did you uncover? What did you get done? Where did you get frustrated? Where did you get stuck? Did you get stuck? What's what happened? What happened for you? It was really fun for me. I feel like I am having a lot of fun with my index cards. It's true. And, I only have a few of my markers because, I have all the pens out, but I'm excited to like keep playing around with that. There's I when I'm doing it with the countdown with index cards, I feel like when you were little, did you guys have a show? Was it Romper Room? And the hostess would hold up her magic mirror and she'd be like, I see Debbie, I see Susan, I see Stephen. She never said Samantha. She never saw Samantha. But that's how I feel. I feel like I'm peering out into television land. Like, I see you working. I see you spending time on your own heart's work. I see you. So yeah, what happened for you? What are you noticing? What blossomed? Where did you go with it? Particularly those of you who've been doing this for a couple of weeks now. Like, how is it unfolding for you? Do you find yourself doing it every day? Lowry said, I've been writing all day pretty much, but I've somehow managed to squeeze out an extra page in that 15 minutes just now. Amazing. Well done, Lowry. Good job. It's remarkable, isn't it? How much you can get done in such a short period of time. It always feels like, oh, I don't have time to do that. I can't, that's not going to work. I need a space. I need time. I need to be in the right headspace. But you actually don't. You don't. Particularly those of you who are highly creative people, you can sit down and create something pretty much anytime, pretty much all the time. So don't shortchange yourself. If there's some 15-minute magic to be had, then let's do that. Let's find that. Let's figure that out. Let's exploit that, because I get it. You guys have big lives, you've got families, you've got jobs, you've got people that depend on you. We don't have all the time in the world to spend on our own individual projects, but even just a little bit every single day can lead to unbelievable results. I've had people finish PhDs. I've had people build successful businesses. I've had people finish books. It's remarkable. Amy says, I got my public service loan forgiveness put together, faxing now. Amazing. Right? So, Amy, how much money is that? I mean, you just made yourself, what, a couple grand? That's a good use of 15 minutes, right? Gaynell says, I took a wee step in winnowing my cookbook shelf. So fun as well as needful, but I cheated investing 17 minutes. There's no such thing as cheating. You can't do it wrong. If you keep going after 15 minutes, I'm all in favor. If you only do it for 2 minutes, I'm all in favor. It's no one cares. And yes, cleaning out those cookbooks, right? What are the ones we're really using? And what are the ones that are just a fantasy that are, that just aren't as useful? Or, you make a couple recipes, you're like, oh, I don't share the same taste as this author. Julie says, decided to eat lunch and didn't hear the reminder for today's session, but here I am personifying better late than never and vowing to watch the replay later. Yeah, just as soon as we're done, Julie, just set your timer for 15 minutes and do whatever your heart is calling you to do, whatever's in front of you. Let's see. Lori said, I'm still recovering and had canceled appointments today. So when you said take a nap, I took the 15 minutes to relax in my big easy chair. Wonderful. Right? And now you've recharged your battery. You've let your inner self know, like, no, my well-being is important. I don't have to rush around just because there's stuff to do. I can have some moments of peace. And then you can carry that peace forward in your interactions with other people. Right? No need to be stressed out. No need to be, strung out. Good. Julie says, I got my 2021 taxes submitted to my CPA. Now I have a good system for doing 2022 on time. Great. Fantastic. There's nothing wrong with getting an extension on your taxes, by the way. That's in some cases really advisable, just FYI, but good for you for getting it done now. That's great. Sandra says, I journaled my frustration for not getting everything done, but I uncovered the most important to-dos, prepping for coaching later and letting the rest float away. Oh, can you just hear the sense in that? It's so easy to let our could do, should do, must do, want to do, ought to do, should have done 3 years ago list overwhelm us and put a lot of pressure on us. And then we feel like we're just dog paddling through quicksand, you know, we can't get anywhere. But when you go, no, this is the most important thing. This is the highest return on investment. This is the highest return on energy. This is the highest return on spirit. This is the highest return on joy. These are the two things that absolutely have to get done. And yes, the rest doesn't have to get done, doesn't have to get done by me, doesn't have to get done today. Maybe there's some things you want the universe to take care of for you. You know, you just want to hand over and say, you know what? This is for you. I don't know how to solve this problem, so you take care of it. Works. Edith says, I emailed one friend and texted another. Brilliant, brilliant, right? Those relationships are everything. And taking, again, even just 15 minutes a day to reach out to someone that you care about, that you're interested in, that you know, want to stay connected to. It's incredibly valuable. You never know. It feels good in the minute, and then it builds things as you move forward. So let's see. June says, I wound up a very long garden hose, which had been tangled up for weeks and I was tripping over. It looks so good. June, that's fantastic. Right? Isn't that funny? The little things like an untangled hose, and like every time you look at it, you're like, ugh, ugh, and then you trip over it and you're like, ugh, double ugh, right? Taking a minute to just tidy that up. And now every time you look at it, you're like, that's right. I handle things. That's right. Deborah said, I did 126 squats and began to reread what I've written so far from my book. Boom. Well done, you, Deborah. Christopher said, first time here, Sam. Yay, Christopher, welcome. Loving it. I decided to try 15 minutes when I would make no demands on myself for a change. Been a long way, going a long way away, 15 minutes. Oh, isn't it amazing what happens when you give yourself that kind of space, that kind of mental space? Thank you so much for doing this with me. I'm so delighted. I can't wait to see you in just a couple of hours for our habit trail. Again, if you haven't invited somebody, please do. Invite everybody, you know, send out a little, make a little party for yourself, you know, watch the thing and then get together afterwards and talk about it. You know, again, it's community that makes change, and you guys are amazing and you have amazing friends. So I'm so pleased and proud that you spent this time with me and with this community. I'm excited to see what happens next. 126 squats. Boom. Get it. Good for you. Will there be a replay for this evening? Yes, there's a scheduled replay over the weekend. And then I think we're also going to make the recording available, I think. But yeah, so yes, so sign up, make sure you're signed up so then you get all the reminders and the replays and all that stuff. If you're not signed up, you won't get it. So yeah, I know it's the middle of the night for some, we tried to, yeah. But some people love it. It's amazing, actually. Sometimes I'll send an email in the middle of the night, and how many people like write me back at 3 a.m. like, hey, just got your email. I'm like, oh, we're both up. Nice. All right, everybody, let's do one more breath to close out this circle. Veronica, thank you as always so much for being here and being such an incredible support to me and to this community. And someday we're going to make Veronica do the 15-minute countdown things, because she's a much better drawer than I am. All right. So yes, make sure you register, make sure your friends register. And yeah, let's do one more breath. You ready? Let's inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thanks, everybody. Beautiful work. Great to see you. See you later on. Mwah. Big kiss.